We have as the last quarterfinal Yo against SITAUX on Mega Random once again. And this time we see that this is a double TC start. And I would say if it's about double TC start, it should be a little bit more in the favor of SITAUX. Because Mr. Yo, as far as I know, he doesn't like the 2TC start as much. He likes it a little bit slower, so to say. And SITAUX, he has been playing in the recent Double Cup tournament. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he got second there. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So, definitely a good start to the set for him here. Doubt, thanks for the raid, and thanks for the host, for the casting again. A blessing from the Lord, exactly. Mysterio likes his odd numbers, yeah. Shout out to Doubt, yeah. Absolutely. So Yo playing with Burgundians here. And, you know, Burgundians is not the best 2TC civilization. Civs like Huns, Magyars, Lithuanians, Hindustanis, they are a little bit better there, obviously. Especially Lithuanians, because you start with 150 extra food. And that helps a lot to keep your village account up and high. As you can see, 17 against 15. So that's definitely a change there. The main question is going to be, what are the approaches by both players? So either you go for very early Feudal Age into Scouts, taking map control, and then follow it up with Castle Age into Knights. Or you wall up, go to Fast Castle immediately, and then play your game. And that's what I expect the Burgundians player to do, especially having Mr. Yo behind the Burgundians here. He loves his Costalier, and he will wall himself. He will most likely go Costalier. That's what I'm expecting from him. And SITAUX most likely will anticipate that as well, and has to react accordingly. Getting a 2TC start with Lithuanians, now that's some luck, I agree. Yeah. This is a set map. Will we see Flemish? Very unlikely. Because double TC maps usually don't go the long distance. As the potential for snowball is just way too high. Loom incoming for SITAUX now. After he has 27 villages on the field. The way SITAUX plays this one tells me that he wants to go for Fast Castle as well. Do you guys know what I would love to see from SITAUX? Wally one side and take stone, go Fast Castle, go Lighties. Are there any relics on this map? It doesn't look like that. That's a big bummer. Bummer for Lithuanians. Yeah, there are no relics. Yeah, that hurts for sure. Lighties should be good. Bummer, yes, yeah. Lighties are definitely good. Where are the two scouts from SITAUX here and the scouts from Mr. Yo? I guess I didn't see the walls here. He did not. The two scouts in theory could engage against this, but it's not something you really want to as well, because the villager will just be able to fight back. This is a rerun? No, this is a recorded game now, because there were some issues with SITAUX. He had to be available for another tournament, and he was asking if he could play the games now with Mr. Yo, and then I cast them with recorded games. Not my, best option, but I always like to get compromises going, so that's how it is now. That's the best we can have. Won't change the way how we approach things, though. One bill against two scouts. The will be lost, but you lose a lot of HP on the scout, and there's always a chance for the opponent's scouts to do a lot of damage to you in Feudal Age then, as they will have 5 damage instead of 3. And now Mr. should be wondering, like, what's going on here? How are these... Okay, maybe... Yeah, the scouts were here before already, right? So he doesn't really necessarily know that there is a gap in here. And SITAUX, it feels like he's a little bit too slow onto gold. So he will not have the... Like a smooth castle age. Maybe yes, if he uses the market. And I think he will use the market. Oh, nice defense by Mr. here. This is... Yeah. This is just completely unnecessary for SITAUX. Not needed to do that. Where are the extra buildings for SITAUX? I mean, he doesn't have the wood income right now to build the extra buildings. Barrack incoming here for Mr. And he for sure is on stone, isn't he? He is not on stone yet, but he will get there eventually. But SITAUX is now showing that this is open indeed, and Mr. will plunk that wall immediately. Hard void. This is a set map. I answered that question 2 times already. And yeah, SITAUX will go for lighty. For sure. All good, all good. And 3 extra sheep here as well. That's going to be a nice surprise for SITAUX. Yeah, he sees that. Mr. could lame those though. And yeah, cast age incoming. There's no draft. There is a draft. Game 1 is set, and then the remaining 2 maps are being picked by both players. 1 home map each. Now SITAUX sees it. Yeah, this is the best way to do. Like, you will lose the villager no matter what. And just commit here. Map feels so unfair, to be honest. Why? Dave cannot find the rack. It is. It is up there. I didn't even know it was a wreck. It is in the S2 Finals channel. Another villager being killed here. And yeah, SITAUX is a little bit rushing now. Yeah, he had a good start, but his transition was not the best, I gotta say. Was not the best. He was just lacking wood, right? He should have upped a little bit later to fuel age. And then he would have had this a little bit smoother there. Here Monsieur is on stone. So the question is, where are the castles being positioned by both players? And I like that SITAUX doesn't rush for the castle immediately. He's just having them on stone, yes, but he's adding more TCs. He wants to further increase his economy. I'm impressed by SITAUX's idle TC. Pretty impressive for a 2 TC start. Yes, for sure. Gotta keep in mind that he is Lithuanian, but it is very strong. Yeah, for sure. Monastery in there as well. The scout obviously didn't see this castle here. And where does Mr. place the castle? I love that move. Committing to get the castle onto the middle platform. And how far forward does he go? Maybe a little bit too far forward, huh? He has changed his mind. He wants to pressure here. Where's the Cavalier? No, he will not go Cavalier. He will go Fusilier. Oh, and how is there a knight in? Ah. Okay, yeah. Knight in. The Lighty should have some fun against the Knight. Definitely a little bit stronger. I've never seen a Lighty against Knight 1v1 fight. Yeah, Lighty, not too bad. Not too bad indeed. And now SITAUX, don't place a TC here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta react quickly. Yeah, Yo's position is just better due to this. He will be able to raid now. And SITAUX will have to place a castle here. Oh boy. Castle here. Oh god. That's disastrous. See guys, this is the thing. Map position, map awareness. It's so important. So important. Is that knight actually getting a kill here? No, never mind. Oh! Oh! Legend, hello! Okay. In terms of food count, 38 against 24. That looks very, very healthy for SITAUX. And the food count is super, super important. Especially in with those two civilizations here. Don't think that Mangonel is going to add too much here. Especially against Lighty. Monk will convert it most likely. He's not even converting that. That really hurts. That really, really hurts. Overall, 91 villagers against 88. 13 army against 12. SITAUX not really finding any damage here with those Lighties. Not the biggest surprise as well. And wow, this is aggressive castle. I don't think that castle is going to go up. Don't think so. Mr. Yo with the Monk conversion. I mean, there are a lot of Costelier, right? Let's see how SITAUX will react to that. Luffy, hey! Nice to have you in the chat. How is it going, Luffy? This is not normal. Mr. Yo manages to get so quick conversions. This is unheard of. This is a very good position for Mr. Yo because he's idling so much economy from SITAUX. And this castle will go up and Mr. Yo will be up to Imperial anytime soon. He wants it more, no other explanation makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Yeah, and now 44 on food for Mr. Yo and 20 for SITAUX. This is a rough position because now traps are going to come out. You will kill this base completely, and then this is the only economy. And Mr. Yo, he will be safe at home. There's no aggression incoming. Look at fast the conversion. How fast? How fast? Okay, now it's normal. Okay, now it was fine. Yeah, Umdeute, that's how the double TC play is being played out usually. Nice economy upgrades for both players as well. Let's see this fight. I don't think Yo takes it. Yeah, he retreats here. He retreats. Aztec, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Shaw the nice JBM.
Yeah, I would, you know, try to force the issue, place a castle there, just like Mr. Yo did it against SITAUX. And now even Pikemen being upgraded. Ooh. This is big. How did that happen? Ahanger, thank you for the sub, sir. That is super surprising. And yeah, now that's exactly what SITAUX is doing. He's trying to get some counter pressure in, and all of a sudden Mr. Yo's defense is in shambles. Lighties are stronger than Crystalier, yeah. Does SITAUX see this? Oh, he sees it. Does he react to it? That's the question. No relics for a map. No relics on a map for 2 civs that really need it, yeah. Kind of disastrous. 130 population against 130. SITAUX recognizes this and will be able to push this. Or stop this. Oh, Bobman! Thank you so much for the 2 months.
Are you hyped for KOT D5?
Of course. Of course I'm hyped for King of the Desert 5. Should be a lot of fun there. Let's take a look at the overall economy collected. Better for SITAUX. Of course, not having Imperial Age hurts, but there is potential for him. Especially if he's able to hold here a little bit and break in there. And he is able to break. There's nothing you can do against the castle here, right? So you have to accept the fact that there are raids incoming. Yeah, these 3 castles are going to die though. And SITAUX, he has made the decision. He doesn't want to go for the faster imp there. He invests everything he has into Castle Age. And let's see how well that works out for him. A lot of idle time being cost by SITAUX. I mean, there is potential, that's for sure. 150, like they're very similar in terms of population. These lighties should not engage here. They will kill 1 trap, but a lot of lighties are going to be lost here. And the second castle is kind of doomed as well. No stone income for Mr. Yo. A lot of stone in the bank for SITAUX. But oh boy. Look at that. These lighties are going to cause so much havoc here as well. Castle here. Castle here. He just wants to have castles for lighties production, right? That's the idea behind that. Yeah, and he doesn't have fletching. So these raids are going to be very successful. Very, very successful. This is a wild game so far, guys. Need the halberdiers for the defense here. Absolutely need this. How many villagers have been killed this game? 37, 37 by SITAUX, 19 by Mr. Yo. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, he sees it. He will lose 1 trap. But the other... Oh, never mind. He doesn't even lose that trap. That was a good trade for Mr. Yo, obviously. And yeah. SITAUX, it feels like the last 2 minutes have not been too successful for him. It really, really looks rough here. He has a lot of lighties in the queue. Well, now he has 25. But he's going to lose that castle most likely as well, right? I think he will. Look at how many lighties he's losing in the process. And he doesn't even kill the trap and castle goes down. And now this castle will go down as well. How many castles does he have? 2. And he is kind of dependent on the lighties as well. Oh boy. I think SITAUX is kind of forced to call it as well. This is just looking very, very tough for him. Very, very tough. Yeah, the castle, the trebuchet with 7 HP. Thinking otherwise. And now that monk will also get the exploration here. And guys, game 1 concludes with Mr. winning. Let's take a look at the economy. Yeah, a little bit more gathered here. I think SITAUX definitely had the better start. The biggest issue was that he had his castle defensively while Mr. had it offensively. And Mr. was able to break in here. Follow up with a castle. Beautiful play by. Good guys. Game number 2 between SITAUX and Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo here playing as blue with Turks. And SITAUX as Persians. And Persians obviously on the Nomad Civ always gotta be the favorite here against most Civs. Against Turks it's going to be tricky, but the start is definitely going to be smoother here. And here, are they allowed to fight? Not really. Nomad start. Yeah, but Mr. was just trying to save his sheep here. Now we see a dog coming up by SITAUX. Dog coming up for Mr. as well. And SITAUX, he also scouts that as well. Very nice for him. I mean, you expect on this map that your opponent is docking. That's a must, kind of. The map is also shaped in a way that you have 4 peaks. One here. One here. One there. And one here. And you can see there are always 2 rhinos slash boars slash elephants in there. And overall, if you look at the map, you have a lot of resources scattered around. A lot of ostrich, a lot of stone, gold, wood, a lot of it. Adi, thank you so much for the 30 months. Insane support. Persons obviously start strong on Nomad as they have so much wood that you can build a house, a TC, and a dock. And a fishing boat. That helps a lot. With other civs, except Malians, you're not capable of doing that. You can only build a TC, house, dock, but no fishing boat. Because no house. That's the problem. You can build a fishing boat, but you will be housed. So therefore, SITAUX with Persians and also Malians are very strong civs there. Turks, they don't really have anything going for them early on. Just a regular civ. The only little bonus they have is that they have faster gold mining, but that doesn't play into account in Dark Age. The reason why Mr. takes Turks though is because of Janissaries. If Mr. is capable of reaching Castle Age with an okayish economy and get into Castle Age with Janissaries, then that's where Turks excel a lot. And that's exactly the idea of Mr. But SITAUX obviously knows this, and he will try to find ways how to counter that. Let's see what he will do. Yo, upgrading Loom already. While SITAUX, I think he's still fine without Loom, right? He has enough food income, so he doesn't need that. And Mr. taking the boar now. Maybe that's the reason why he loomed here, I'm not sure. Not sure, not sure. Good. Have that. I think Mr. You can see that Mr. is an experienced Nomad player. He has a lot of scouting going on. And I think he also scouted this. No, he started there. Never mind. So he sees the dog, obviously. And it looks like he also wants to commit onto that villager, doesn't he? What is he up to with that villager? The dog... That's the difference between a Nomad experienced player and So that's the difference. You can see there. Sito will click up way faster. Oh yeah, absolutely. He has more food in the bank. He has 15 against 9 food. He has 18 economical units versus 15. Okay, 16. It was 14 a moment ago, but now it's 16. But yeah, he has around 2.5 or 3 economical units more, right? That's a huge thing. See what happens here. Nice blocking. Nice blocking by Sito. And Sito doesn't have Loom yet. So he cannot stay out here for too long. He needs to go back. Mr. O, he will try to get more food into his TC. Right? He wants the fast castle. He doesn't have safe access to stone though. You can be very happy if you have stone close to your TC. But that's not the case for Mr. O. It's a little bit further away. The thought showing the moves here. But Mr. O looks completely unfazed of it. And yes, Sito plays this one without Loom. Going up without Loom. He is having a beautiful economy. I think Sito is trying to do a little bit too much here. He even invested into the dogs. Wow. Villager dead. Now Mr. Yo obviously knows where his opponent is spawning. But yeah, Mr. Yo will lose a couple of economy. He only has invested into 2 fishing boats. I like that. And Sito is not even bothering with any more fire galleys. He knows exactly. Okay. This guy, he has given up on the water. There's no way he can compete here. And now Sito will be aggressive as well. He will be aggressive. Two fishing boats go down. The ostriches are having some fun as well. And now, I love that mining camp. Mr. Yo taking both gold and stone. Oh, fast imp is not going to be a play here. Getting even a 4th rhino in here, or elephant. That's a lot of food indeed. That will help a lot, for sure. And Sito, what is his adaptation? I'm not sure actually. I am not sure. 3 on food right now for Mr. Yo. Will he have enough for a castle age? I don't think so. He still is missing 400. Okay, 500. If you take into consideration that he wants to get 2 extra villagers as well. Right? And he has a lot on wood. A lot. And Sito adding a stable. Is it for... Nah, it has to be for knights, right? Maybe 1 scout. But other than that, it has to be knights. And yeah, Sito wants to go cast stage immediately. And he will be able to do so. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful gameplay by Sito, and Mr. Yo on the other side, he's really struggling with the food count right now. Look at that. These villagers don't have too much food as well. Market incoming here. He has to buy himself up. That's just the way it is. And the economy, look at that. 4,500 against 4,000. This looks pretty good. But he used the market, right? So that plays into effect as well. Those 4 fishing boats have definitely done a good job. Okay. Working very nicely. Gas station coming for both players. And now the scout. I love the scout edition. Absolutely love it. Now SITAUX is aware of everything. He knows exactly what's going on. He sees the stone. So he knows exactly, okay, I have to invest into that. And I have to prepare for Janissary push. Not like it's a surprise, but it's always nice to scout that, right? And now those scouts are going to have a good time again as against these villagers as well. Especially if skateboarding armor is in. I'm surprised by the fact that SITAUX is not committing here. I think you have to commit here. Like, the villagers are not taking or dealing too much damage anyway to a scout, right? Hill bonus, you have armor upgrade on it as well. Nice, nice micro by SITAUX. Losing 1 scout, but going to be able to kill this villager here. Monsieur is also not really known for the quick walls as well. And we have 33 economy units against 22. Scouts mean it can't be an aggressive castle. Aggressive castle is very unlikely on this scenario anyway. Just very tough to pull off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, castle incoming now. I love the scouting by SITAUX. He is really taking care of everything. He is taking care of everything here. And how much Janissaries is Yo able to get out? I don't think too many. Look at the food economy. 18 for SITAUX versus 5. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I know Janissaries are strong, but you at least need to have a little bit of economy to, you know, keep them going. And SITAUX is so freaking active with his scout. And Mr. Yo, he actually wanted to go there, right? But you can't. Yo looks behind big time, yeah. Also now that Janissary is being spotted by this house as well. Just nice, nice standard play. I mean, you will always be behind against persons with Turks. But that's very, very far behind. We're talking about 20 villagers already. That's something. Don't want to lose any Janissaries here. And he will lose Janissaries. Maybe even 2. No, he saves. He saves it. Does SITAUX know about this? No, he does not. Oh, misplaced farm here. What's if did SITAUX snipe? Don't think this would have been yours first choice for this map. Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure that this was the first choice by Mr. Yo. Yeah, they're kind of blind, aren't they? I think so. Imagine a demo popping out. Oof. Insane. Now you combine the forces. Man, like what the fuck? Where's the idle time? Here, you see it. And the knight actually survives here. Oh, disaster. And now SITAUX also is aware of this one here. How many Janissaries are there? 3. 3 Janissaries against 8 knights. 51 villagers against 35. Why did he leave the lake? Because he cannot compete against Persians here. Love the tower addition here. Villager will survive the hit. Are you serious? Bam, goes down as well. But what is Mr. Yo capable of doing now? What are you going to be able to do? It's just such a rough position. Does he get the conversion? There is not there's not a better feeling than killing a monk of Mr. Yo. Believe me. It's just insanity. Absolutely insanity. I mean, this is very annoying for SITAUX because those Janissaries, they're just strong. They're just super strong. I think the best chance is to surround that army now. You cannot do so much raiding work anyway. Just surround that army and then you have potential. Oh, he even added scouts here to snipe monks. Not sure if that is a good move. Yeah, but those units are going to be wrecked now. Monk! Monk! Your conversion! What?! And the Janissaries are dead. I think Mr. Yo is in a rough position. How is he ever going to compete against this? I think Mr. Yo is... yeah, it's his final blow. There's just no way, right? He will lose those Janissaries. He sees that his opponent has way more economy than him as well. And in this kind of situation, you're kind of dependent on making something work here. I like that Mr. SITAUX just commits here. He has the knights. And he will kill so many villages in the process as well. And he can afford losing those. He has double the amount of population compared to his opponent. Yeah, there's going to be a castle drop incoming for Mr. Yo. A little bit little on food for SITAUX right now. He could improve that aspect. Good raid for Mr. Yo, very annoying. Oh, we see. Look at the eco upgrades for Yo and the eco upgrades for SITAUX. Disaster. Castle drop, yeah, is the only way. Castle drop is the only way, guys. SITAUX reacts immediately. What eco upgrades? Yeah, good question. Damn. All in. All in incoming. For Mr. Yo here. If something works, it has to be this. Maybe not. This is not a good fight for SITAUX. Is SITAUX actually throwing in this here? No way, right? No, he will get the castle up. And his economy is still so much better. Is this a doubt castle? Ah, it's not a doubt castle. Was a close one though. Was definitely a close one. So what is Monsieur thinking now? He still wants to commit here. DJ, good evening. Hello. I don't like that SITAUX is not using those 16 villages here. Definitely want to use these. It's GG? No, it's absolute GG. Surprised by the fact that Monsieur still remains in the game here. I mean, he's trying, right? Because he knows how much potential those Janissary have. But there's a limit to what they can really achieve. He has a very good army size of those, right? 12. 12 is not too shabby. And Monsieur knows already that he's going to lose this castle. There's no way he can save this one. It feels like every time Monsieur gets the possibility to convert something, he will convert it no matter what. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, thank you. I mean, the Janissary mass is dangerous now. Very, very dangerous. The knights are completely getting shredded by those bad boys. Look at that. Wow. And they also have good accuracy if you're close to them as well. Why not SWM? Why not? I have to sleep too. Yeah, I think Monsieur, if he... I think he will call it now. Won't he? No. Monsieur will send in another wave. Oh, conversion. No, what? Monsieur doesn't get a conversion. Crazy. Wood upgrade. Will borrow. Monsieur is actually hanging in there. 55 villages against 106. Well, that can that cannot be good. You can tell me whatever you want. Not every day is Sunday, yeah. Game-winning tag, by the way. Absolutely. Bam! Knights go down. 6 army against 9. 2k wood. Yeah, it is tough. SITAUX needs to place a lot of farms here. Or use the market, whatever you prefer. Add another TC. Yeah, SITAUX is reaching the point now where you can spam units like there's no tomorrow. You don't need to mix anything with the Janissaries. They're too strong. Monks and Janissary usually is the way to go on these kind of things. 4 more Janissaries alive here, but this is the point where the economy, the superior economy is just going to be too much for Monsieur, and I'm getting a headache by those conversions. I'm really getting a headache. These conversions are insane, aren't they? And he is also flirting with the idea to go Imperial Age as well. 120 villagers against 60. Yep. And Monsieur not applying the pressure. That's a huge difference, right? Imperial Age incoming. I think latest when SITAUX reaches Imperial Age, Yo is going to call it. That's what I'm guessing right now. Look at the score as well. 6,800 against 4,300. Okay, 1 conversion only from 2. SITAUX must be happy with that. Yeah, SITAUX doesn't have to engage here. He does not have to engage here. Mr. actually thinking about placing another castle here. But it is not as aggressive as he would have liked it to be. 44. Actually, that helps. Yeah, okay, never mind. He has armor. He has armor there. Oh boy. Doubt castle? Question mark? Exclamation mark? Doubt castle. Now this is a doubt castle. GG? GG. GG. Game number 2. SITAUX takes it home. With a beautiful doubt castle at the end. And that means we have one more game ahead of us. Let's jump into it. The home map of SITAUX, no, of Mr. Yo. We have Yucatan. And guys, while this is playing, I will quickly get something to drink. And then I will do the introduction. 1 second, we're back. Okay, guys. We're back in the decider game between the last quarterfinal of today. We have Mr. Yo playing as Qmans on his home map. No, it's SITAUX's home map. No, it's Mr. Yo's home map. Sorry, guys. It is the home map of Mr. Yo. He loves his Qmans play. I faced Mr. Yo a couple of times already, where he was playing Qmans, and that was not a beautiful thing. On the other side, SITAUX as Berbers. Berbers kind of the counter to Qmans in theory. Obviously, Qmans still have a lot of potential here. So, let's see what both players are going to do. Mr. Yo will try to get the second TC up as soon as possible, obviously. And Mr. SITAUX will try everything he can to deny that. His opponent has a free boom going. So I guess SITAUX will go for a fast castle into Siege Workshop push. That's what I'm expecting. Nice quick walls by Mr. Yo. Is he going to be able to keep it? I think he will, yeah. Nicely done by him. Someone needs to make fuel rams viable. Yeah, this is definitely a fast castle by SITAUX. Which is going to be interesting. That means that we will see a lot of aggression happening very soon from SITAUX. He's just tickling a little bit with those militia. The militia served the purpose of denying walls, which Mr. Yo was trying to go for, but he's not going to be able to do so anymore. And SITAUX, oh, huge mistake by him. Almost losing the scout, maybe even losing the scout here. A lot of HP lost for Mr. Yo though. Nicely done by SITAUX, but no guys, there was... He took way more damage than he could have. Does he have bloom? He doesn't have bloom! Oh, SITAUX doesn't have bloom! He only lost 1 villager, so that's okay, but... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Could have been ugly. Could have been ugly. Horse color is already in for Mistio. But his start has not been smooth. Not been smooth at all. Oh! Castle forward. Castle forward. Mr. Yo will be able to wall though. Mr. Yo sees this though. So he knows exactly what is going to happen. But what is your reaction to it anyway? Archer range skirm? The best bet, I guess? Does he sell a little bit to go up faster? I think so, yeah. What we see him doing. Goes up now. He has a spearman. Where is he going to drop that castle now? I guess here anyway, right? Going for the wood. Yeah, I understand why he wants the wood upgrade. But this feels good for SITAUX, I think. I really think so. This is going to be a complete all-in by Mr. Baguette. No scout for... he built this guy, right? He built this boy. And Mr. is fully walled here. SITAUX faster in the castle than I get to fuel age. Guess you have to work a little bit on your build orders. Just a little bit. Branch will surrender again. I don't think so. I think this is looking good for SITAUX. 28 seconds. Monsieur will wall here, by the looks of it. You're such a good looking man. Akita, thank you. Okay, let's take a look at how Monsieur will defend this. Walls here and there. I guess. Or go on stone and build towers. He doesn't have access to stone, does he? He has here. Now, don't forget, guys. Mr. Yo has maybe... yeah, let's say at least top 2, top 3 decision making in this game. No, I like this castle placement. It's fine. You have more area here compared to this. The palisade wall actually survives a lot. Funnily enough. But Mr. Yo up to cast stage now himself with a much better economy. And this everything is closed here. This is not looking too bad for Mr. Yo and all of a sudden anymore, guys. Nice reaction by Mr. Yo. Is it closed on the berries? It doesn't look like that, right? But it should be. Pretty sure it should be. Yeah, it is. Also, Siege Workshop incoming now as well. Yeah, SITAUX cannot break here. SITAUX just cannot break here at all. Pet horse to break house wall? You would assume so, right? I'm surprised SITAUX is not doing that. I mean, he has the food for it. Yeah, he's not doing it. I don't understand why. With the petals you're in, and then all of a sudden you can actually cause a lot of havoc. The SITAUX is not applying as much pressure as I thought. He's just taking the castle forward and then bounce back with economy behind. He forced a lot of aggression, obviously, right? A lot of it. Yeah, he's still 16 villages behind in terms of economy. Yeah. But it's hard to do. The fact that Mr. Yo walled like this was just so smart. And now Mr. Yo is fine. 30 TC. He didn't take any crucial damage at all. Nothing. The thing is, what is Mr. Yo going to do against the incoming mangonel aggression now as well? We have siege and camel archers. And no counter damage obviously incoming as well. Could make the argument. Yeah, but Mr. Yo will have castle himself very soon as well. And he will be up to Imperial Age faster. So he will be able to push this back. Yeah, rough situation for SITAUX, I think. I'd rather have Mr. Yo's position. 2000, yeah, 1600 resources more collected for Mr. Yo. That's what humans do for you guys. That's what humans do for you. Schluckers, I will... You can check below my stream. There's the backforce link. I will quickly change that. Let me quickly change that. How's the citation there? This now. We start your stream tomorrow later than today, so that you will have more energy at the end of the day for JMB casting. I don't know. I think it's fine. Do you think I'm low in energy? I'm not. Yo will go Imp and SITAUX will GG. It could be. Could be. I'm not SW. Nice. Nice micro. Attempt by Mr. Yo, but yeah, it's a 1v1. Don't sponsored by Backforce. No, but the JMB and the GLR. Yeah, the Camel Archer's Botkin arrow, they actually deal some damage to the Mangonel. And SITAUX is obviously all-inning this one. He will try to all-in this one. Ooh. Yeah, nice trade-off. SITAUX was in a worse position here. Any trade, Mr. Yo is fine with. As long as the Mangonel dies. If his dies, he's fine. Right. And now Imperial Age being desperately bought by SITAUX as well. But it's just not going to happen. So much more time here for Mr. Yo. And he will also be able to get a second castle up as well. Rough position. What army will Yo produce except traps? First, traps killed the castles, and then he can do a lot of different things. Because Mr. Yo has such a bit such a better economy than SITAUX here. What are the chances for SITAUX in your opinion? 10%? 5%? Ah, nice kill. Oh, he's getting inside. Mr. Yo rushing down that castle. SITAUX will have to jump onto it. And he will be able to deny that castle, guys. Is this the comeback of SITAUX? There's a gap here still. There is a gap. Castle officially successful denied. Bloodlines. No, never mind. But armor upgrade in there. SITAUX sees his opponent is up to privilege now. We see step lancers. Okay. We know how much SITAUX loves step lancers. Now he has to play against them. Yeah, but that castle is just denied, right? Praise the Lord, exactly. Oh boy, yeah, you don't want to engage before plate boarding armor. Mr. Yo can afford losing a few villagers here to get that castle up. Because if that castle goes up, then he's completely safe. Trap already working away on this castle here. And the step lancers are going to have a good time again against these camel archers as well in low numbers. And if not upgraded. Chemistry incoming before bracer, interesting to me. There's no ballistics yet for SITAUX. And yeah, this is looking rough. How much damage do they do? 9 against 5. Okay, it's good enough. 7 army only for... Mr. Yo. Wait, what is happening? He's repairing that castle. He's trapping down this castle. The Svangard. Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Berbers get BBC, yes. You don't want to lose camel archers like that. Camel archers are so precious for you. And you have to build traps, so you cannot build camel archers. So it's tough. While Mr. Yo building his units from this stable. Stone shortage, yeah. He's desperately trying to get access to stone here. SITAUX will try to deny that. Yeah, guys, this has to work for SITAUX. This doesn't work, Mr. Yo is going to come out ahead here, for sure. Oh, and now this castle, is it going to survive? It's not. It's going down. It's kind of a twin fall. Both castles are falling down. Trebuchet actually missed this outpost here. What the fuck? 82 villages against 114. What can you really do here? Camel switch, yeah. But humans have access to halberdiers. And upon seeing this, Yo will have so much time to react to this. 90 population against 133. This is funny. This is funny. GG guys, I think. There's just no way how is SITAUX able to come back here? Yeah, you have the camels, but which in theory work good against Whitecalf, but still. Economy difference is just too big here. Also losing the bombard cannon. Disastrous. Yo has 60 farms, pikemen incoming as well, and SITAUX is forced to tap out of this one. Yo taking the last quarterfinal home. 2-1. And that means we have our 4 semi-finalists for tomorrow, which are going to be Hera against Winchester for one semi-final, and Mr. Yo against ACCM for the other one. These are the 2 matchups, guys. So tomorrow we start 14 GMT. I will clarify with the players which set to start first with, but I would like to have ACCM and Mr. Yo as they are both the Asian players. And then this is going to be a best of 5. And the finals is going to be played after the semi-finals. It's a best of 5.